Mm-mm. Okie dokie. Should be good. Okie dokie. Right. Hello, people. It's that time. It's that time again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome along, people, to my live stream. Welcome to the channel. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good on this Wednesday evening, whatever you're up to. Welcome in. So, this is episode 6 of the ETA Anti-Meta series, and we are in the GR2, so I'm going to be on for a couple of hours, just to see how close can we get to A in something that is totally different. Obviously, you have a variety of GR2s, obviously the 2016s, 2008 models, and some that's from the the late 90s. So, but other than that, I'm up for the challenge. So, and it's going to be an interesting one for sure. So we've got a couple of people who come in to say hello. Welcome along, Richard. Thank you very much for tuning in. Same goes to you, Ahmed. Welcome in. I'm not too bad, thank you. I hope everyone's doing good. Hope you two are well. So yeah, just like spread the word, and then feel free to share the streams whilst on the go. So that's what I've been doing. So and let people on all of their own just do whatever by any means. So let's get straight into this business then. Welcome along, Portal. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're doing good. He has a channel on YouTube for those who like to go and have a look at his content. Obviously, he does create liveries as well as the some league racing, of course. For the Night Owls league racing stuff, as well as the racing with friends, of course. But yeah, welcome along, lady, and thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're doing good. He too has a channel for those who like to go and look at Landon's YouTube accounts, anything in the world of the Formula One and so on. Pulling the old school NXSL. I did some testing behind the scenes, so obviously just to get a quick feel of it, and then, but I'm not gonna lie, it's going to be a tough one. But I'm up for the challenge. It's something that's like, I want to come across something that's like more accessible. On something that, for instance, where you cannot reach the Legends dealership or so. But other than that, yeah. So, welcome along, Marty. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. So, right. Do you like the livery that I've done you, Porto, seeing as though you're here? Obviously, because I can remember you having a chat from the other week and really appreciate the feedback. So this is Portal's livery I've done for him. So obviously that if as many of you know that I do liveries myself, especially the Monster Energy ones. So if anybody wants a livery doing whether it's like a Monster one or whatever it may be. With your race number, so just ask away. I'll see what I can do, but then I'll just have to see what I can do, just to fit it in. Do you know what I mean? So, I am Brew One. So if anybody wants a livery doing in whatever specific car, just ask away. What kind of mod they will be able to post links up for you for everybody's channel. No, I don't have a mod, but obviously I don't mind. I'm sure that I'm sure somebody will share the links if somebody doesn't mind if they've got like the channels, to support each other whilst on the go. So we're gonna get straight into the daily races also. So yeah, feel free to share away. LFC Ben, welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. But yeah, that's something that will come in pretty handy, to have like a certain mod. unless I just will physically will just share the links and will a bit like old school, do you know what I mean? So so this is my reference timer, which is F52. Yes, Ben. Message me on what you want or whatever. I don't mind whichever way you want delivery doing. And I'll just put your name down and all. So, and we'll just go from there. I used to be a mod, but I wrote lol. But once Danny crashed, and well, here I am, just a grey pheasant like the rest of you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I didn't ask it. I didn't ask you like to be a mod, but if you want to, then I'll see what I can do. Really appreciate it, mate. So we're gonna give this Honda an SX 2008 model. Yes, of course, mate. If you like any changes with the the colours of yours and so on, so you want a 2022 Porsche, a GR3. Copy that. No problem. So any colours you like. Obviously, additional bits and pieces of the decals are welcome. And then I can preview the little bits and pieces and see what I can do from there. He likes the peach mantra, so I'll make sure that I make it very peachy, Marty. Yeah, yeah. I'll see what I can find because there are decals that have been put in and so on. That yeah, I could do the any mango monster delivery. Then yeah, I'll note that down. So that I'll note that down for Ben. So if anybody else wants a delivery doing, just say so. Then I can look back and then pin write down on my notes and which deliveries people wanting to do and so. And now that but yeah, so we're just about to get straight into this race. So good luck, everyone. Directly at the back and all. Good job I didn't set a top qualified time and all, because that would have been like, okay, so I'm the only one in the 2008 one. Okay, that's going to be fun. So, have a good race, everyone. Best of luck. Yeah. Yep. So we'll just do this one race in the 2008 Honda and see what we can do, because you have a field of 2016 models of the GT500s. So it's gonna be a fun one, of course. I'm up on the racing hard tires. Should be, because what I wanted to do is do a two-stop strategy. Pit at the end of lap one and go with the flow. And pit it again later on in the race. I'm on the hards. Okay, cool. Alright. That's one way to get rid of the hards. Let's go. So if I can get a top 8, or maybe 9th, then I'll be happy with that. But it's not going to be easy with this motor. We've got yellow flags already. Unlucky buddy. Yellow flags also. Callum's lost it. Alan's left. Yellow flags already. There's people crashing everywhere I look. Fuel should not be much of an issue, but even if I do have to over rev it, then yeah, I'll just have to push like a madman. Welcome along, John. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. Good to hear. Oh, almost. I'll just nick that slip and all. It is, and that's what's it like to drive a 2008 car for you. So I think the next one, that the only option I would have to go with is a Honda NSX, the 2016 model, which I'm sure that many will feel that that's the car to race, even if it's not a Meta. It used to be a Meta, but not anymore. But for this one, I just want to get the 2008 vibes of this car as well. Especially I like the Formula One styled engine cooler hoop on the top of the roof on the Honda. This is a St. Croix, mate. Obviously, that I've had a crack at Alcace yesterday in one of the short layouts, and had some fun there. That even though that I went a bit airborne, just a bit like Mark Webber from China 2012 when he popped a wheelie. coming out of the corner, and then still in the race as well. The RS Turbo, and that what I have to do was I'll just keep flicking around with the DRS button, but I did see Digital getting the best out of himself and the RS Turbo, so or maybe the Lexus RCF prototype. I think the prototype one. No, could be wrong. But anyway, the Honda NSX is the one, because I've not even seen one. Or maybe I've seen one Honda NSX. Yeah. Yellow flags. Or maybe have a go at auto policy, which I don't mind having a crack at as well. Obviously, with a six lapper race on racing R tyres, then the first thing that you would detect is chaos. So, which I don't mind doing whatever. So, it is a B lobby, mate. Yeah, it is a B lobby. So yeah, that's a result of having a 2008 car, which. Obviously, you're a sitting duck the whole time. But we're still in the race, that's the main thing. We had some people who have rage quitted with Fury. And we're getting their strategy to as best we can, possibly can, yeah. And they're all in the 2016 cars and all. All in the 2016 cars, a lot of them in a Lexus. There might be one or two in Nismo GTR 2016. DRZ's got a 3-second penalty. Naughty, naughty. Nice one. Nice one, mate. Oh, and before I forget, for those who don't know Top Gear, he has a channel himself for those who like to go and have a look at his content. Obviously, he does some daily racing live every now and then, so another channel to look up to for those who don't know Richard, aka Top Gear. Yellow flags. What's happened? What's happened? Oh, somebody's retired. Retired. Oh, well. And DRZ's fighter's retired as well. I wish, Marty. Unless it's actually a Timu version of Richard Hammond. Richard Hammond. Sure you don't mind that. I was joking, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's no rush by any means. You do what you need to do. I totally understand that, mate. And we're not going anywhere as well. Dickie Hammond. Might be his brother, you know, Dickie Hammond. Or his long-lost cousin. Or his long-lost brother. No damage to the car somehow. So we had 4 retirements. We had some players left, so 4 or 5 players have left, so we've literally, you know, just kept ourselves running. But I'm going to have to pit, not this lap, but the next lap, because these tyres are not going to last to the end. Obviously, I've got the brake balance 4 to the rear as well. Yeah, it's very fitting actually. Thank you, Ahmed. Appreciate it. So one's decided to come in at the end of the end of this lap from the hards. So is that other player. Let's harass this player if we can. I started P15 and I was not the only one to not set a time. The other guy behind who's did not set a time as well, so I made up some places. Obviously we had some people who have retired from this race. Right, I'm going to come in at the end of this lap because I won't have a prayer with these tyres at the end. So we've got more people coming into the pits, but we're going to come in anyway. I think if we can get a top 10, I'd be satisfied with how it went, considering with some people losing the plot. But we just kept ourselves running. Alright, fuel's going to be a different matter as well. Mind you, shouldn't be much of an issue also, but just a little top up. Yeah, I should be fine with fuel as well. Yeah. And I can just over-rev the thing. Oh, I wasn't looking. I'll see what's the fastest lap I can do with this car and tires, and then so it just gives a rough idea for some that just like to be ambitious to go for a 2008 car, and I do a race in this combo. Oh, somebody's had a spinner. Just see the track back. So we're in 10th. Welcome in, Amber. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're well, my girl. Much love to you. That'll be in the Legends dealership, which that car, the Toyota GT1, only appears like every now and then. And I've not had a chance to go and unlock the Legends dealership. I'll just have to keep going through that many cafe menus, don't I? So same goes to you, my girl. So I can just keep driving on and enjoy driving the 2008 Honda for the last couple of laps. And then we'll go into something different then. I just could not resist that screaming V6 of the Honda. I just cannot resist. The VTEC just kicked in, bruv. Well, let's get down to business and do the talking at the track, because it's hammer time, as in Danny C time. Let's get a sub 2 minutes, shall we? We can do this. that were very close. Yep, if the tyres can hold on. Yeah, that's the thing. I noticed the difference with the controller. A GP2 engine, says Marty. Yep, this is definitely a GP2 engine. Although I may be 50 odd seconds behind the nearest car up front, but I'm not fussed. So we're going to go into something different next, I reckon. So let me know what you people want to see. If you want to see me do another race at St. Croix, but in a 2016 car. What I'll have to do then is, even if I had to go for the Audi, then I would have to buy the car and just get the livery on quickly, and then I'm not going to have much time to go to the next one. But I will be able to get a chance to do a daily race at Autopolis. Yeah. That's the thing, that as soon as you feel that, even with the latest update, then you know that you've felt the difference between the previous physics engine and the current physics engine. So I'm not lapped. So that's a bonus. I'm not going to make it to the finish line anyway, but it doesn't matter. I would just see if there's any penalties that post-race penalties have been dished out for some that's not even comply with the tyre compound rule, where you had to use 2 different tyre compounds. Yeah. Just missed it, but close. So we've raised 5 positions. So what does that get us? No stress whatsoever. But can't grumble, considering that I was like well off the pace in the Honda, but it was all good fun. Let's see. Tomahawk, welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well, mate. Right. So what is, mind you, I'm going to go into something a little different actually. The Honda NSX. So you see a lot of them there. There's the Audi, and I've not even seen one Honda NSX 2016 in the top 100 or 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much for the sub, Tomahawk. Really appreciate it. Although I may be like a million miles away from the 2016 cars, but I'm gonna give it a go in this Honda then, because I'll see what I could do. Because let's be honest, that well, I've not done too bad considering the well, there've been players who have retired from the race. So yeah, yeah, that's the thing that when you've been driving a certain car for long enough, then it's very easy to get bored. But at the same time, that um, it's um, it's entertainment in the process, if you get me. So, but yeah, that well, as you saw then, that and I've tested it myself. That the 2008 car is literally 10 seconds slower, or maybe less. I mean, everybody's different in it, so like 10 seconds slower than the 2016 Honda and Lexus, which I've been driving as well. So that's the difference I've felt there myself. Um, so a little bit more modern. But yeah, see what I can do with the Honda, because it's it started at the back, no qualifying. So yeah. So for those who don't know, if you like the content of what I'm providing, hit the like button, and those who are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button as well if you want to see some daily racing action. I also do open lobbies weekly on different cars and so on. See what I mean? There's not any sign of the Honda at all. And I'm P16 at the back, so let's see what we can do this time round in the 2016 Honda. So you have quite a variety on this lobby. You have an Audi, you have a Lexus, you have a Nismo, you have... What else is there? Well, there's also myself in the Honda, so I'm the only Honda driver, even though that a lot of people have not used the Honda. Right, we go again. Race 2. Copy. Thank you for the heads up. I'll just have to get my elbows out if I have to. I'll be one aggressive mofo. Cleanly, though. Okay, so you didn't need to slow down like that. I was smacked back down the bottom, but okay. Oh, crash, crash. Oh, it's him, innit? Is he causing trouble? Again? Don't worry about me, mate. I'm going to come in at the end of this lap and get shut of them racing arts. And staying well out of that player up front as well. Yep. That's the thing, innit? That you just want to be mindful of what you come across until you come across it firsthand. But so I've not even gone for any fuel, but I am going to pit in later on this race as well and put some more fuel in, because if you notice there, the 2016 cars, obviously they're it's a different strategy, mate. It's where you get some clean air and some more track time, and it's each to their own there, really. But some just want to do a one-stopper by starting on the hards and then stay out till lap 7, lap 6 roughly, and therefore that there's not really much of a pit loss time, not really much pit loss time in the pits. So that's what makes it a variety, or the battle between the one-stop and two-stop. Even if you have one lap of fresher tyre than your opponent, say if your opponent pits in at lap 6 and you pit in lap 7, you'll feel the slight tyre offset with a bit of freshness. Another thing also is that you'll feel a massive difference on the lap time. Almost. I'm not racing in that one because I haven't signed up for the GTEC to start off with. So because it's like a whole new thing for Sparks actually. So but I have got some other options lined up for what's next for me in terms of my league racing adventures. Which will keep you all to date about when the time goes by. Once things get all in place, in terms of the number of players who will be willing to take on whatever the calendar schedule is going to be or so. So it depends on what I've got on my schedules as well, which I could still do some bits, but it really depends on what goes off, on what other options are on the table. Although I did receive a message from somebody I know of about the radicals. Therefore, the radicals, there's you can enter. They want as many players as want, and therefore that will mean the races will be placed in separate groups. Say, like if you're in the qualifiers, for instance, and therefore you'll get put into a certain split. So therefore you'll see then. But it's something that even in very long races that I like to do at some point. But then it really depends on the time. Because I'm like, obviously you're busy through the week. Well, depending on a weekly basis and so on at the minute. And at the same time, I just try to make the time, just to run open lobbies for different car categories weekly, as well as do some daily races and some league racing adventures if needs. When I get around to participating in those races. Yeah, that's the thing, and that will mean I'll have to spend more time in the pits, just putting more fuel in, and therefore, just to get the best result possible. Because there's some other cars like the Nismo, the Lexus. They're not too bad on fuel from my understanding. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty twitchy, but then each to their own, innit? So. Oh, somebody's had a spinner. Unlock it. Swoosh. Into the barrier. Look at that tremendous momentum I had through that corner. Lovely move indeed. Let's go. And not only that the two-stop is a must, because obviously when you have a 2016 car where you have a lot of downforce underneath, and therefore that it wears the tyres out a lot, when you fundamentally trust the mechanical trick to get the car to where you want it at a high speed rate, and therefore that you want to have another set of tyres in order to continue that momentum whilst pushing to the absolute limit, like you got no limits in you. So we're in 5th place as it stands. Yellow flags. The RZ fighters had a moment. That was the leader, isn't it? Oh dear. Not what you want when you're in contention for a result. Yeah, very unfortunate for that Swiss driver. Thank you very much for tuning in, John. You look after yourself, and I'll see you around sometime. Right, fuel. Need some fuel. I think this would do. So I can keep over revving. Aye. Just got to be mindful of that lag up front from the Spaniard. Oh, never mind. He just suffered a skill issue over the bumps. Unlucky, mate. Might be that McDonald's Wi-Fi what's putting him off. Ludu P up ahead. I do apologise, mate. Never ending stuff, is it? But always going to be last of the breaks. But it was a good save from Loophole, I'll give him that. There may be some that's on the older tyres. Got a bit wide there. Although I have been gaining, but then I just lost a bit of time having made a mistake somewhere. But we're running out of laps now. Does anybody want me to try GR3s on the next one, Autopolis? So we could just mix it up a bit. So what is the car that's not even a Meta at Autopolis? Porsche 911 2022? I mean, I got the car like. Yeah. Maybe the M3 2011, which I've got. Maybe I'll give that one a go. You held your own in the vet. Yeah, it was. It's not a bad car actually, the Corvette. So you've been using this Supra GT500. Yeah, it's something that where I can go for something where it's with the easy accessibility to go to the car from the brand central, and therefore just and just get the get results out of a car that's not even great. But we only have less than 5 minutes, and so I'm gonna give the BMW a go. The M3. So I came on with a lap to spare. I should have just like stayed in the pits for less, but obviously there's some that's gone with one stop and some with a two stop. Take home my 5th place finish from the back. So grab the replays if you want them. See if Loop will accept my apology after the clash. Me for Autopolis. I mean, yeah, it's a good car around. It's a good car around Bathurst. The BMW M6. In fact, a lot of the front-engine rear-wheel drive cars are all good. Depends on the character. So let's get straight in there and right. So we're gonna have a crack at Autopolis. So there's a lot of old Porsche 911s. There's one F-Type. Thing is that there's like a variety. We've got a Z4. I've only got the M3. Oh, mind you, somebody's in the M3. What should I be in? A Toyota? I'm going to say the Toyota was a bit of a tricky car at Fuji. So I'm just trying to think as we go along. Because I'm not seeing any Toyotas, GR Supras in there. GR Super Concept. Well, you have majority of them is all Lexus, so yeah, I like the Z4. It's a really good car. Sounds lovely. So yeah, we're just gonna go in the Supra, Sonnet, and then see what I can do for the back. Because a lot could happen, especially in the tight and twisty section around a familiar track, of course, which I remember racing at this track. Well, in the the Need for Speed Pro Street game from many years ago. Yeah, yeah. Well, this is a good experiment to notice well, and see where the super is at, and even if there's any accidents overhead, which probably there will be, but I'm not saying for the definite. But so we'll just give this a shot then. Good luck, everyone. I've got Perry GT. So this is where things are about to get messy. Look at them. They're all in the Porsches. They're all in the Genesis. There's one or two in the Lexus. Anyway, let's have a good race. Best of luck. And we've got Nugget Ed. And we've got a Beetle as well. There's a Beetle up there too. Alright, 6-lap sprint. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Welcome along, Darren. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. Yeah, definitely. Even if you're in a car that's not even great, then it's over to you if you can make a difference to get the best out of yourself and the car underneath you. So I've not even seen any Toyotas up there, especially this track and tire compo. So welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, thank you very much for the sub. Really appreciate it. For those who don't know, I do open lobbies in different car categories weekly. So yeah, obviously I have been sharing some bits and pieces, with the with the Discord servers, just like 7-Eleven. Yep, exactly what I'm doing. Starting from the back without any qualifying, and that's where the fun begins, in it. So just need to navigate my way through the people patiently. Obviously, because this is my second account, you see. So even though I do have the primary account, which I had for ages. So we'll go, yeah, some just, well, all I can say to that player, after literally going off the grass to play the penalty system up, that player is a first-class plonker. Yep, there's been some accidents that happened. I did say that, didn't I? So yeah, normally what I do is I do open lobbies normally on Tuesday evenings, and race and sometimes other parts of the week, and race in different car categories for whatever the game has to the offer, and then daily races. Nice one. Nice one, Darren. Yellow flags. Yep, somebody's had enough. Might have spooked him, but kept it on the tarmac. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe so. Let's go. We're not done yet. I thought it's me. I forced myself. It was a good run until that happened, but not to worry. It is a Logitech RS50, mate. 8 Newton meters of torque. I've also got this wheel attachment from Logitech themselves. That is the McLaren RS Formula wheel. So what I had to do was just switch the wheel shape over using the Allen keys and the couple of screws, and therefore that just get that precision. In terms of me steering input and so on. Nice. Obviously, I had a wheel disconnect, like, well, not often, but obviously before I even do a race or anything, then even if it's a serious one, I had to be sure just to take off the wheel and then put it back on, and then get it to calibrate, and therefore you won't have any issues through the race, even when you feel that much force feedback. I've set mine to 8 Newton meters of torque on the wheel itself, and I've got the force feedback set to 4 with the steering sensitivity set to 10, something like that. Yeah, no issues from my side overall, but then it can happen to any wheel that has a even if it's 8 Newton meters of torque or whatever. Yeah, therefore that you're still going to get some wheel disconnects anyway, but it really depends on the occasion, don't it? Yeah. Ah, got a bit wide there. And that was a lovely 360 there. Ah, third time that's happened. Kept that out of the barrier. I've got some dirty tyres though. Let's see what's the fastest lap I can do with this kind of tyres. Definitely a 50 in there, so at least that we got some valuable information on that one. Alright, so let's grab the replays. Obviously you can gain some DI even if you finish in the top 8. Well, that's if you have a good race in the and well ended up in 8th, so I've got time to have a quick look back. So this player got a 2-second penalty. For what reason? Oh yeah, and that was just accidental. Give the place back, and then still gets a 2-second penalty anyway. Yeah, bit of pushing and shoving there from the Nugget driver. That is about as silly as he gets. Anyway, he just had to rage quit. Things didn't go the way. And what happened to that third place driver? Oh, he just went too wide and therefore just lost it on the grass. And what's happened to Toby? Has he lost it as well? Oh, he's gone wide, so wide. 4 wheels on the grass, and boom. Yeah, definitely. Maybe it's something that that they could do with building Hyundai lawnmowers as well. Yeah, the Porsche is pretty good on the brakes. And what's happened to that player? No, Jewel Star. Did he go wide? Oh yes, he did, but just lost it on the grass. So I thought for a moment I was going to go for the... I thought I got the move done, as you can see. Kept the traction together. Found some grip. Yeah. Yeah, so I went off on my own, so maybe that... a slight little tap, obviously, we're just there a little bit. Oh no, was there? It's like it's not. Even then, that just wouldn't give away, wouldn't give up fighting for that piece of tarmac in order to get the racing line. But anyway, that. Didn't make a big deal of that. Just wanted to see like what was going off after from the replay, and then therefore get a better picture. So yeah, and nothing else much to report. So yeah. Oh, except that player's become a first-class nugget. Oh no, he got tapped. He got whooped by that Spaniard. Try and leave like a finger width at the bar of the bar when shifting Supra. It's a bit of a short shifter. Yeah, it's that's what it's always is. This this car, the Toyota Supra, because I was well shifted the gear like it was just between the gear selector number. So yeah, see if we can get into the practice room, which we are able to do. So I'm on like the gear selector, so that's whereabouts I tend to shift the gear, unless I make you want me to get into like the middle. The speed just keeps moving and moving, so if I do a few more of that, do that regular, then because you only need 5 gears on this anyway. Sometimes 6 of it if you feel like you want to gain a bit more speed, something daft like that, even in the track where there's hardly a lot of long straights as well. But there's only some short straights and all. Tried to drift it, but didn't work. Right, good luck everyone. Let's do this. Have a good race everyone, best of luck. So got the Genesis X, Genesis GR3, Aston Martin, BMW, Porsche, RCZ. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, somebody's had a spinner there in the warm-up. Not what you want. Let's do this. Right. Take 2 at Autopolis. Whoa! That saved. Obviously, kept me in the race. No worries, dude. Appreciate you tuning in. You do what you need to do. And if I don't see you, then I'll catch you next time. And you look after yourself and all. Yeah, okay. And yeah, we'll definitely have a chat with the with the little mod bit with when it comes to sharing the YouTube account streams or so that so yeah, we'll see what we can do when we get chance, should I say. So all the best, mate. No worries, dude. See you again. Yellow flags. Somebody's had enough. Oh dear. Yeah, that was very desperate, mate. My spidey senses were tingling that you were going to push me off there, so I had to back out. Be careful what you're doing, mate. Because Carver's going to get you, my man. He went deep. Let's go. Halfway there. Halfway through the race. To be super mindful on that player who's just lag spiked people. So P8's definitely on our side unless something happens up front. Yep. That was clumsy from that player up front. Yellow flags. Oh, he's defending, that's what he's doing. He just wants to fight, that's what he's doing. not only that to have got 8th place on our side, but we've also got P7, maybe P6, maybe P5. The Polish driver's gone off. Lost a bit of momentum. There was nowhere to go there. I don't know if I touched him, so we'll have a look at the replay. So it's not meant to be. But we're not done yet. Well, we didn't get to top 8, so another missed opportunity. So we'll do one more on this one, and then probably have to crack on with whatever I need to do then. So it's been a difficult episode, this, hasn't it? You know, you feel that you've got some momentum going, and then things just haven't quite clicked on in some ways. But we're going to have a look at the replay and then see if it was, if I was at, well, because he was losing it first hand, and then I was just like, nowhere else to go. I don't know where if I touched him though, that's the thing. So we'll have a look back. Because in real time it looked like he was just noped. So what I wanted to see. So I was moving up and up and up. So it started off with that player going off the grass. Going off into the grass. Yeah, so he lost it on his own. So did I really touch him? Tell you what, if I didn't hit him at all, that I was so lucky. I'll be so lucky to Yeah, that was very close there. Very close to hitting him. Just look at that. That was very much like, well, close enough to the Nico Hulkenberg near miss when he avoided his teammate by millimeters. So no damage was done somehow. Yeah, that was very lucky. Very lucky to not hit in there. Although that put me well wide and all. So that's what I wanted to see. That so I'm sure anybody can who's watching the background will look back and then yeah, that was very close. Yeah, that was very close to what looks to be very clumsy, but at the same time that you just had to be ready by a split second. So we're just gonna do one more race and then hopefully we get a result, because it's been some difficult past few races, hasn't it? Let's be honest. So I'm gonna go for a quick toilet break while we're waiting. So it'll be 2 secs. And I'm back. Yeah, it's sad to see that it's the last race at Zandvoort for the foreseeable. Obviously, because next year replacing Zandvoort is going to be Portugal, which is in Portimao, and that track's been used in 2020 and 2021. Have a good race, everyone, and best of luck. Right, Third time lucky? We'll find out. Hey up. We got a technical glitch. Never mind. Thought we were going to be standing in the track well, for quite some time. But we're up and running. Let's go. That were very close there. And this is where it gets a bit messy. Oh, somebody's had enough. Oh dear. Yellow flags. And through goes Danny C. Let's go. Yellow flags. Oh, it's all happening again, isn't it? Yeah, I like that chant. I'm gonna have to, because that is well, it's just that looks like a new one to me. So therefore, I'm gonna have to just try and sing it myself at some time and therefore people will get the will get the rhyme. Appreciate that. I like that. Oh, so you're a singer-songwriter then? Oh, this is something that that comes in handy for anybody that wants some songs written down and therefore made it familiar. Make it familiar. So I'm just behind these two Hyundais, the Meta cars. Oh, unlucky. Come on, Nugget Head. Let's see what you got. Okay, purple. Let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. Oh, no. That was very close there to going completely off the track. Nice one. Nice one. Go on, lad. Go on. Yellow flags. Let's get P8 off that nugget. He's feeling it. Perhaps too close for comfort. Got dirty tyres on for a bit. Ah, well played, mate. Well played. Tomo drives his Chevy through the levee, made the Porsche guys cry. It's exit speed. It feels the need to make the tires die. The days, but the Porsches cried. We'll get there. We'll get there on how it's meant to sound. So it's not a top 8 finish on this one. Well, that'll mean there'll have to be another time then, won't it? That. What else? So, 7 positions gained. Although I may have lost some DR, but that's leaving me one more work to do for to the push to A. So, just want to spare a moment to congratulate well, if he's here. Well done to him, because that were a cracking race towards the end there. Just to get that final DR gaining position. Yep, no worries. Let's have a look at the back, shall we? Let's have a look. Yeah, that was very close there. Even that player had enough as well. Unless there was contact. I just lost it on his own. That was very close there. So that's what brought out the yellow flags. So yeah, Gabri the cat, a Bergson fighting each other, and through goes Danny C. In the Toyota. So what's happened there as well? I just binned it on his own. And Wolf had a moment. It was the Spaniard who punted him off the racing line and therefore just gone straight on. And so what's happened further is, as I've gone past that player, it was a bit of pushing and shoving and desperation from the Italian there. And the rest of the time, I've just been sat behind that nugget with the VR. So, and then Perry GT obviously finished 7th in the monster car. Welcome along, KMAC. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. It looked like a fun race between myself and the nugget dude. So obviously, yep, I missed out an opportunity to get an 8th place finish at least in Daily B. Well, starting at the back, but I'm sure another opportunity will come. But it just depends on what I've got lined up. So I'm going to open the ticket and see what I get in the 4-star roulette ticket. Right, so I just want to spare a moment to say thank you very much to those of you who have been smashing the likes and welcome to the new subscribers to the channel as well. And thank you very much to those who have been witnessing, myself and other people who have been taking part in this week's daily racing at St. Croix in the GR2s and Autopolis in the GR3s. So obviously, next time we'll be live is, I'm not too sure when exactly, probably Friday, if things do go to plan. If not, maybe Saturday perhaps, if I'm not doing anything. Obviously, I've got a bit of a weekend. I've got a weekend off as well, so maybe something might come up, but we'll see how that goes as well. So other than that, that's what I've got in mind. So but yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and if you're liking the content of what I'm providing, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and whatever you're all up to, look after yourself, stay safe, have a great evening, a great afternoon, a great morning, wherever you are in the world, and for myself, Danny C, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.